What's going on? So, rather, it was reported Doc Rivers called T Mac a scoring version of Scottie Pippen. How do I look at that? It's true, but he didn't have Scottie Pippen's defense. Imagine if you put those two worlds together, you'd have the top three greatest player ever. There wouldn't be no questions asked then. Maybe in the 1 to 2 slot. Because if you took what Scottie Pippen could do with his versatility and you actually could score, Wilt Chamberlain said that in his book, Who's Running the Asylum. Pippen just didn't score enough points. And that's one of the reasons why we don't put him top five with small forwards. That's one of the reasons why he doesn't get his due because he didn't score enough. And I keep going back. 2000 finals against the Lakers, especially when Shaq was at the peak top of his prowess and unstoppable. And he won that game 7 in LA and he go and beat Bird, Reggie Miller coach team. Reggie Miller and Larry Bird coach Pacer team and wins the chip. He has 7 chips. He at the very worst top 4 or 5 ever. The very worst. Because he had one more than Jordan. But he didn't score no points and he wasn't a big time scorer. The T Mac thing, I think Doc Rivers was pointing to. The thing about this, how do I look at this? I was a big T Mac fan. I like T Mac a lot. I thought his athleticism, he was talented. However, T Mac was never an alpha to me. He needed, when you get, to me, if you could compare to Scottie Pippen, it's a compliment, but then also to me, it's also like a low case diss, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Scottie was never an alpha dude. I know you'll bring up 94. He was an MVP running in the Bulls and the whole Phantom call in New York. I'll give you that. But other than that, when was he ever a top flight dude? When was he ever that dude that you sit there and go, oh, he could lead a team? When did you ever look at Scottie Pippen like you looked at Kawhi Leonard? When did you ever look at him as a dude that you say you get on the back like Moses Malone did, Tim Duncan did, Shaq did? When did you ever see him take it over like Dwayne Wade or Kobe for that matter, who they were boys? No one's saying the talent wasn't there. Very talented dude. And I liked T-Mac a lot. Liked him. But he was never the alpha dude. When the people used to say that him and y'all were going to be like the Kobe and Shaq updated, I cracked up. I'm like, in what universe? Yeah, he had that game against the Spurs where he scored all. He had his Reggie Miller impersonation where he scored. But he wasn't that intense. He was never another gear. You never got the sense that you could roll on him like that. So he was a scoring version of Pip, but he didn't have Pip's defense. But if you put those two worlds together, I'm telling you that's top 3 ever. Because you're going to win chips, and you're going to defend, and you're going to be a hard cat to stop scoring. It's like you're going to be unstoppable. So imagine if he had those two sources going. Because to me, early part of his career, he was kind of Vince Carter's shadow. Then a little bit in Grant Hills, even though he emerged out of that with Orlando. And then he got to Houston. But he never, ever, he was cocky 20 years ago and said, we're going to, they were up 3-1 against the Pistons. They blew that series. He never got out the first round. I have to hold that against him. And it pains me too, because I like T-Mac a whole lot. But he never was that dude that you could go, oh, he's going, So I get what Doc is saying. But anyway, tell me what you think. A scoring version of Scottie Pippen. Like I said, if you put those two words together, that dude would have been unstoppable. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.